What it do, YouTube? Today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, I want to talk about why people keep trying to get you to come to the satanic church. No, let me repeat that. Why people keep trying to recruit you to come to the church of Satan. That's what I meant to say. So listen. You have a satanic church, which is in Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of people go there that are deceived, naive, blinded by the truth, super completely down on their luck, or just outright don't believe in the Most High, don't believe in a higher power, right? It is most definitely a form of weakness, because for you to seek demonic energy, like for that to be like your last resort, that's just cowardly and weak. But listen, so when people go sell their soul to the Church of Satan, if they not like an evil person by nature, then what they do is like the high priestesses or whatever warlock that's in there that day, he will start them off as a recruiter. What does that mean? I'm going to explain it to you. Whenever warlock is in the satanic church, whenever these people come in, if these people not like, if they don't have no spiritual knowledge, because even though it's demonic, it's still spiritual, unfortunately. But you know, so if these people don't have a spiritual bone in their body, they don't know what the fuck they get themselves into. They just know that people pointed them to the Church of Satan. They go in there, and what they do is the warlock that's in there, you know, the high priestess, the satanic high priestess, what they would do is they would give you a deal. They will contact Satan because they did so much demonic energy that they got Satan on speed dial, right? And they make a deal with the devil. You know that famous saying, make a deal with the devil. And I don't know, everybody's different. I don't know. I've never been here, but I know people that has been there. Like I said, it's an evangelist. He used to be an ex-Satanist. His name is John Ramirez. He's from the Bronx, New York. You can go check him out. He talks about this. And you can also look up Bill Schniblin or William Schniblin. You know how they say the name Bill back in the day. I mean, the name William, you know, the nickname for that is Bill. So Bill Schniblin, you can look him up. He used to be a high satanic warlock as well. He talks about this stuff too. So this is how I know. I've never been there myself, just to let you know that shit. I don't fuck with that shit. But somebody else could be going through this, and I know this video is gonna help them. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is these people make a deal with the devil, and it'd be something like, depending on what the person's going through, I want to join this society. I'll give the devil my soul if he gives me 5 years or 7 years of a prosperous job, a prosperous life where I could actually live again, or, you know what I'm saying, I could just feel better about myself and get respect at the workplace. You know, just cowardly shit instead of just putting the work in for it, right? And usually the warlock would try to work out a deal with Satan. Satan would be like, nah, I'll give you 2 years. I'll give you 3 years. You know what I mean? And if a person is really valuable, Satan would be like, okay, I'll give you 30 years type shit. You see what I mean? That's why if you look at it, a lot of these like old school Hollywood people that's still in the game, like Bill Cosby, he made a deal with the devil, but Bill Cosby was so much of value back in the day that he got like a good 30, 40 year type contract with the devil. But now you can clearly see his contract with the devil is expiring because they coming after him. You see that? I'm telling you, and if you don't want to renew your contract, or even if you do want to renew your contract and the devil like, nah, you too old. Excuse me, it's time to make more money off your death than you being alive, then the devil gonna take you out this shit. That's why Bill Cosby getting prosecuted. That's why all them women came out and said he raped them and all this shit like that. Because his sole contract with the devil is up. He had a good 30, 40, 45 years to have fame, fortune, and money, be on TV and all that shit. Same thing happened with a lot of these other celebrities. Same thing happened with R. Kelly. R. Kelly had a good, 25, 30 year run. You know what I'm saying? Contract up with the devil. Put that nigga in jail. And you see he got 30 years for 30 years of selling their soul. You see what I'm saying? Same thing happened with a lot of these celebrities. That's how it goes, just so you know, because a lot of people don't know how this shit go. So, I know you probably can't see me. That's because, it's starting to get dark. But, that's what they do. And then, like I said, if the person valuable, they can work out a 7 to 10 year deal with the devil. So they doing their little evil shit. They got 17 years to live. And usually, like I said, when you're dealing with the Most High, you're dealing with God. Your life's supposed to be long lasting, longevity. But once you start making other soul contracts, that soul contract, that natural soul contract you got with the Most High, automatically gets canceled, gets erased, null and void. You done for. You know what I mean? Now you just made a pact with the devil and shit like that. So now, whenever your soul contract run out, you either gonna have to renew it, or the devil just gonna take you out this shit. That's why you see when a lot of these rappers and shit nowadays, like these newer rappers and shit, if you notice, with a lot of these new rappers and shit, they get took out after a year, 2 years of success. Why do you think that's happening? That's because they came in this shit super naive, don't really have no value. Because all the shit that they get, like they might have a little bit of talent, but Satan adds on to that. You see what I'm saying? So he adding on to your value. But if you're somebody that's like naturally talented, already kind of got everything going for you naturally, he might give you a little bit longer amount of time. You see what I'm saying? Just like same thing with Michael Jackson. Same thing with Prince. Same thing with all these individuals. They was very valuable. Why you think Joe Jackson is funny? Because that's my name and that's my dad's name. That's funny, but that's actually Michael Jackson's dad's name too. But why you think Michael Jackson's dad, Joe Jackson, used to whoop their ass so much and beat them as kids and shit? Because he knew what the fuck was going on. Because he grew up in that era with the Lionel Richies and the fucking Richard Pryors and the fucking Bill Cosby's and all these type of people. He grew up in an era where he knew what they was doing to get the success. They was making pacts with the devil. And he knew if his kids didn't have no value, or if he didn't have like a superstar out of the group, they was gonna just get used, sacrificed, and done for. Why you think he was beating them so much and whipping them into shape and getting them right? Because he knew they come in that motherfucker with good moves and natural talent and all that, they gonna get longevity. But Michael Jackson's soul contract started to run out. And as his soul contract started to run out, he started talking. That's why his last tour was called This Is It. Because he knew, he like, fuck this, I'm tired of holding this shit in. And he took him out this shit. Period. So that's what a lot of these people do. You know what I'm saying? They go to the Church of Satan, and these people don't have no fucking talent. These just regular, everyday motherfuckers. Like I said, they don't see no value for you. Well, I'm gonna give you a year or 2 years, and you gone. Or this person just randomly was found dead. Well, they don't even know how it happened. Come on, it's a ritual. So they go in, depending on what their situation, they ask for this, see what bargain they get. Most of these people are so weak, they just gonna settle for whatever the fuck they can get. Like, shit, they said all they can get this. That's what they gonna settle for. You see what I'm saying? And boom, that's when they end up get sacrificed and all this other different clown shit because they ain't know their worth. You feel me? And then another thing is like, when they go in here, you know, they recruit people. That's what I was about to say. They recruit people, right? And this is what I want you to know. Like, I didn't really want to make this video that long, but fuck it, I'm not about to keep stopping it and making part twos and all that different shit like that. But that's the real reason why a lot of these people, they keep trying to recruit people, and the people that they recruit is because, look, they go in there and they start off as a level 1, like Satanist or some shit like that. Man, look at these fucking pigs and shit, always staring, looking around and shit. You know what I mean? But these motherfuckers is, so what they do is they go in and they get recruited as a recruiter. So the high priestess, satanic demon or whatever, warlock or whatever the fuck he is, he's going to tell them, like, listen, I'm going to start you off as a low-level motherfucker, and I want you to recruit as many people as you can get. But the only people you can recruit are people that's naive, young, dumb, down on their luck, homeless, which is kind of in the same category, down on your luck, homeless. But then again, you could be down on your luck and still not homeless too. But you know, that's all kind of in the same category. Down on your luck, homeless, you know what I'm saying? Broke, fucked up, like can't get a job or can't really do for yourself, mental disability, physical disability, anybody that's easily manipulated, this high priestess warlock wants you to recruit them when you sell your soul. You start you off as a recruiter. And why you think a lot of these people, they go to nightclubs, they go to places where just spirits just dwelling at. They go to nightclubs, they go to motherfucking shit, I don't know, like grocery stores, motherfucking all different type of places, but they really go places where it's low vibrationals at. Low vibrationals like alcohol, brings demons and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Smoking brings demons, but it depends on what you're smoking. See, that's the thing people don't tell you. Like, yeah, you're not supposed to smoke and all that shit, but if you weren't supposed to smoke, it'd be something that wouldn't even exist, or it'd be something that'd be completely forbidden. But if you actually grew your own tobacco, knew how to cure it, knew how to really do all that type of shit, you'll be smoking organic tobacco. You see what I'm saying? But if you smoking shit out the stores, it got more than 7,000 plus chemicals in it. You see, it's a difference. Same thing when you smoking marijuana. And I'm not telling nobody to smoke anything. I'm just telling you, you grew your own shit, or if you knew somebody that grew their own shit and they know what the fuck they doing, they flush the nutrients out and the chemicals and all that shit, the ash white and it's sticky and all that shit. It's no mold, and marijuana already anti-bronchial, meaning it opens up your airways. Instead of restricting them and closing them, it opens up your airways so blood flow can flow through. You see what I'm saying? So instead of killing your lungs, it's actually helping your lungs. And of course, you're not supposed to have smoke in your lungs anyway, but it's not a harmful smoke. It's basically what I'm trying to get to. You see what I'm saying? So, but really, like, drinking low vibrational music, smoking cigarettes or smoking any other type of bullshit that they got out there creates demons, creates pathways in your aura, creates holes in your aura, creates holes in your reality, which is portals for demons to travel. They call Netium spirits. That's why they so big on TVs, because the Netium spirits can travel through TVs, through what you watching. That's why you got portals in your eyes, your nose, your ears, your mouth. Boy, come on, these are all pathways to get inside the human vessel. And these people go out and they recruit people, and they usually get like young girls that's usually like abused and raped and stepped on. They kind of rise on the power, and they start looking different, acting different. Like if you ever seen Spider-Man 3, when Tobey Maguire got taken over by that melanin or that black goo, which is still basically symbolic for melanin, it took over him and he started being like more emo and shit. You see, he went on no nerd shit. He started walking around like he got hair on his chest and shit. Like, yeah, you feel me? That's that satanic spirit inside of him. That's that demon inside of him. And no, I'm not saying melanin is demonic, because of course I have melanin. But if you don't treat your melanin right by putting the right things on your skin, or drinking the right fluids like such as water or natural fruit juices or organic stuff like that, your melanin could go into chaos mode where it's going against you. You see what I'm saying? Your melanin start going against you and you start getting on that emo gothic type shit. But that's a whole different story. I'm just have to explain this so motherfuckers can get it. And then these people just go around, they start recruiting motherfuckers. They go to clubs. Some motherfuckers go to churches too, because it's a lot of demons in the church, bro. I'm trying to tell you, there's so many demons in the church that ain't even funny. That's why you see motherfuckers having the Holy Ghost and all that shit. But them demons in them, boy, I'm trying to tell you real shit. Because you got a lot of demons that could take over souls in the church. I know it sounds fucked up. Why you think the church has become the club now? Everybody go to church just to twerk and do all this and Jesus. But I'm telling you, bro, this shit is real, boy. This shit is fucked up out here. I ain't saying every church like that, but you got some real legitimate pastors that ain't 501c3. You got some legitimate pastors that really can speak the true word of God and shit like that. And compared to their real life and compared to your everyday life type shit, you have that. Yes, I've been to churches like that. You do. But it's not that many of them. You got more commercial churches or satanic churches than you do that. And a lot of them hang out in the Mormon church. Anyway, where you could recruit a soul, that's what they get. But it's usually like strip clubs, nightclubs, shit like that. And these people, they recruit motherfuckers that's blind, deaf, and dumb. Motherfuckers that know they'll follow anything. These people, atheists, they don't really know. Like, they think it's a higher power, but they can't prove it. Like, shit. Like, I've met people that's atheists too. They can't, like, I want to believe it's God, but I don't know, this and that. So they already confused. So you already make an easy target. So they recruit people like that. They recruit people that's like homeless or people that they think don't nobody give a fuck about. See, this is how deep this shit go. They recruit people that they think that nobody give a fuck about, like crackheads and homeless motherfuckers. But just because somebody homeless, you don't know who that person is. See, that's why you're not supposed to judge. Real shit. You don't know who a person is out here. You don't know. You just judging because you're a judgmental bitch. You're a judgmental dude, or whatever the fuck you want to call him. You're a judgmental motherfucker. You don't know who the fuck is who out here. And that goes for me too, vice versa. I don't know who the fuck is who is out here. That's why I'm always on guard and just watching my surroundings. Because you don't know if the Most High gonna send a messenger to you, anything, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of shit that come with this shit. But yeah, they recruit people that's like homeless, people that's like crackheads, or people that they ain't really got no family like that, or they think that don't nobody give a fuck about them. So if something happened to them, they so happen to come up missing or something, ain't nobody gonna really look for them that much. There might be a couple posters and shit here and there, but ain't nobody gonna come looking for them. You see what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit that Satan won't. And then they start recruiting people like that. Then they get these little dumb teenagers and shit that's out here. Not all teenagers are dumb, but a lot of them is. These young adults and shit that don't really know no better. And hey man, y'all wanna woo woo woo. Y'all wanna praise the devil. Y'all wanna do this. You praise the devil, you can get this. You can get this. The whole time they don't tell you about the soul contracts that come with it. They don't tell you about all this shit. They just hit you with the shit that they think you want to hear, lure you in. They just took you to the church of Satan. Like, you got demons already on you, but you really got demons already on you just for entertaining these people. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So now, boom, you just sold your soul, and now you recruit motherfuckers now. And the more people you recruit, the longer you get on your contract, the more extensions you get on your soul contract. Because once you start to figure out and be like, okay, I don't want to do this shit no more, Satan gonna take your ass out this shit. And that's point blank, period. And a lot of people, and not even a lot, very few people that's born into that satanic shit or get deceived into that satanic shit, they don't never really make it out like that. Like, they stay in that shit until they die, or they just die or whatever. But you got very few people, and it can happen, that can be delivered from that, because the only person that can deliver you from that type of deception or that type of evil is the Most High, because the Most High controls Satan. He ordains what Satan can do to you or what he can't do to you. But if you dumb enough and you don't have that anointing on your name or on your life or on your soul, and Satan tests you and you fall for it, that's on you. You know what I mean? Real shit. You see, just like you got a lot of people out here, such as myself, that got anointing on their name. Yeah, Satan, the Most High gonna allow Satan to test you, but Satan can't take your soul. Satan can't do this to you. He can't do that to you. He can put obstacles out there, try to trick you and all that shit. But at the same time, you got the favor, the grace from the Most High. You got the Most High anointing on your spirit. So no matter what he try to do to you, you're gonna be divinely protected. But if you on some shit where I'm gonna go against this shit anyway, and then boom, then that's on you. So whatever happens to you, that's your fault. You see what I'm saying? Because you entertained that demon. But the shit that I'm talking about, man, this shit is some real shit, bro. Like, shit sound crazy, shit sound like some Spangooly shit, but this is some real shit, bro. And like, I should have made this video like into 2 parts, but fuck it, I'm just gonna make it one long ass video, because I know a lot of people like to watch like one long ass video, so they just put their headphones in, lay down, lay back, do what they gotta do, and they just listening to it. You know what I mean? Instead of it being like one quick ass video, 7-8 minutes and shit. You know what I mean? Or 4 minutes. You know, because like me, I like listening to like long videos too, especially if it's like some real deep knowledge and shit. You know, just sit down and be like, okay. You feel me? Just listen to that. You know, I don't really like quick videos like that, so I understand and see where people coming from. But this is what goes on. This is why people are trying to recruit you into joining these so-called cults and stuff like that, because they sold their soul to Satan, and they have to keep recruiting as many souls as they can to one, so they can level up in this satanic hierarchy, and 2, so Satan won't come back and take their soul, because once you start to do that, then they gonna be like, all right, you conjured up enough demons, or you brought me enough souls, well, I'm gonna level you up. Now, you gonna start manipulating people, signing people, stealing their soul, and the more souls you deceive and you steal, the stronger you get and the more life you get. That's why a lot of people blood sacrificing people. It's shit deep, man.